Alright guys, so let's go ahead and head out. I did end up switching Gort to the mid-sword, because I didn't want to. But it's a slight upgrade. Our enemies seek to stop you from reaching Anri in Manarina. You must succeed. Okay, let's succeed then. Succeed by showing you guys the battle map. Actually, we got 3 dark dwarves here. These are our only dark dwarves. To win, we need to defeat everyone. We got 2 bats here. There's 4 bats total. We got a dark mage. There's 3 of those. Some snipers. Here's our new enemy. What are these? There's zombies, and there's our town that we're going to get to. All in all, it's not too crazy of a fight. Here's the rest. Here's the other 2 bats. Little choke point here within this guy to be taken out. When you cross the bridge, only 1 guy can get a hit on him, except for Hans being here. Let me pull up the map. So we see how everyone's broken up, which means the only slight trouble we'll probably have is if the bats can actually end up getting down to us before we take these groups out. What would want to happen is take these 3 guys out, kill the bats around here as well, and then go up and fight these guys and take them out one by one. We do not want to turn this into a cluster. Hey, it kind of looks like the letter H with an L connected to the H. So let's go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and move my guys to the bridge and take those guys out with our melee, and I'll record if any guy levels up or some double hits or something. So see you guys in a little bit. Ooh, Geen goes up to level 6 and he didn't even get the killing blow. Like some magic, yeah, give us some magic, give us some attack, that's what I'm talking about. Ken goes up to level 5 because we've been using him as our sniper because was able to get here quicker than Hans. So every time someone gets taken out, and unfortunately the bat or an enemy has always had a turn and has been able to block the gate up until now. When there was the 1 dwarf here, we killed him with Geen, and the top 3rd dwarf had a turn and he moved into position before our turn, so we weren't able to get anyone across. But now we are, so now we will bring the pain, and we will be focusing on the bats because they put people to sleep. And here's Gort with his new middle sword. See how proud we are of him. 8 points, not bad at all. Alright guys, I just cleared up that lower part, and other than the bats, which the bat that was right here in between Luke and May was dodging every attack, it was fairly simple. You'll notice that when we go from the grass to the dense forest, our land effect is 30. It's 15 on the normal grass area, 0 on the bridge, and when we get to the actual cleared road, it's also 0. This battle has a pretty tight and difficult tuning type curve to it. You'll notice that this first part, other than the random chance of sleeping from the bats, which we didn't get any, and other than the random bats miss, we miss the bats, they dodge, blah blah blah, it's so easy. And then you get up to the mages and they AoE, and you think that could be a problem. This first group here, if you let the 1 mage AoE on you, yeah, it would be difficult, but it's not disastrous. Now, it's totally something else for that last group. They're going to move in to a formation that basically the zombies, which, by the way, defense is incredibly high, are going to act as a shield wall, and the mages are just going to sit back there and blaze level 2. The far left 2 have not done it yet, but you'll see. I'll show you once we move all our guys up. It becomes, see, here we go. That guy will move over, boom, shield wall commencing. And also, look how hard the snipers hit for. 3 damage, double attack, 6, of course. They have an extremely high chance for double attack. And another thing to be aware of, I know I'm getting a little repetitive here, but here's another tip. The mages, regardless, the dark mage that is, regardless of if you're stacked together or you're apart, they are going to cast Blaze 2, which will do a minimum of 8 damage. If you can be out in the field all alone, and they will come to your guy, and that is their attack, Blaze 2. So, be ready for that. Alright, go ahead and shoot me. I'm gonna do 4. That's great. Luke obviously has higher defense. So I'm gonna take this little group out here, and then I'll see you guys when we go to Hell's Gate up there. Alright, my decoy plan worked. So here's the mage, Blaze 2. Just rocked Gort. But look at this, as soon as that mage became in range, I rushed Gort up there and initiated the attack, hoping that the mage would stop moving, and that's great. Double attacking? No. Let's hope that thing doesn't go after Gort. Hoping that the mage would stop moving and go after Gort as the primary attack, and sure enough, it did. We're almost to where we need to be, so what can we hit with Blaze? Let's go with the mage. Will probably is definitely more of a threat if he gets another turn. Now that someone's so close, and we return the favor by casting it on one person as well. Now you can, if everyone's weak with your AoE Blaze, you can get like a triple kill or a quadruple kill or do whatever you want. I had a feeling you would attack Geen again, which I was kind of hoping for. Because even with a double attack, unless it was a double crit, he wasn't dying. And his healer was right here. And maybe his healer will level up to level 4 and get a new spell. Come on. It's a big heal, 6 to 17. That's 11 hit points. How much XP? Where's the XP? Just 13? That's not going to give me squat. With Gort low, we're going to go ahead and steal a kill right here. Pin this sniper down. Maybe he'll level up to 5. Okay, now. Yes! Oh my gosh, I called it. Level 5 is the attack level. I think level 6, they don't get any attack. Now, our guys are hurt. And hurt badly. We need to heal them. One thing is also, now that we're off the grass, I'll show you the next turn. Hopefully it's a guy up on top here. Yeah, look at this stupid little pattern that we get. She's fine, she doesn't need healing. Our movement pattern is reduced to this shape. Isn't this brilliant, guys? You can go, 2 spaces in any direction. Let's just keep that in mind when we're planning to rush the mage. There will actually be no rushing. So I'm just gonna heal up, and then we're gonna move on north and tackle Hell. Been without power for 2 days. Alright, let us continue the battle. So I actually was playing, and I lost power, and I didn't get to save, so I had to play back. I was actually just slightly ahead of this point. Let's put him right here, and this is the point where we're going to be going to attack the group of 2 dark mages. She's fine. And those are zombies. Zombies or mummies? I think they're zombies. Can't remember now because I've been out power for a couple days. But we're going to attack on 2 fronts, which is going to be crucial because, gosh, I don't even remember if I mentioned it now, so pardon if I sound repetitive. The zombies, no matter what, not the zombies, well, let's start with the zombies. They are freaking tanks. They will take a beating, and we want to actually avoid them. And by avoid them, I mean not attack them until we have taken out the dark mages. And to take them out, we will attack them on 2 fronts. We're going to send Luke, Ken, and May up. And hopefully Gort, Geen, and Tao, and possibly Hans to the left. And what that's going to hopefully do is not have 2 dark mages attack 1 person, which unfortunately can and happen all the time. He needs to get healed. We'll just put him up to right here for right now. And we're gonna send our healers on up as well, even though some of them are out of mana. Maybe you'll level up to level 4. He's pretty weak. 11 hit points. And nothing. No, come on. 15, nada. Alright, so basically I'm going to make the 2 fronts, and I'll see you guys once that's made. Alright, now do you guys see this little shape that I've made here? I've put them all with, put the 4 people with a hole in between them. The reason with that is, when the mage who's up here will come down, I don't know if he'll aggro, they haven't had a turn yet. He'll target one of us with the blaze, and it'll make a, you know, the little X marks the spot, it'll make a cross on the person. So, whoever he targets, as long as there's no one to the left, right, above, or below them, it'll only hit the one person. Now, this can be perfect if we can basically keep this formation, get the mage to go in the top left corner of the group, basically, between Geen and Gort. They beat the crap out of it. Tau blasts it from the side, and that would be an easy win. Now, this is the shape we want to make. When I move Geen, he will be getting attacked, so I'm going to actually move him to about here. Looks like a good spot, because here will be too close. I don't want all the zombies to gang up on him. And they're going to come down, and hopefully Gort and Tau and everyone will be able to just lay into them. So we'll see. Whew! Tau level 5! She didn't kill anyone, but she did do direct damage to 2 guys, which hopefully helped killing them. Yes, Gort's gotten his ass kicked. Not exactly how we wanted things to play down, but oh well. We'll see how it happens. Here's a very rare sign. Dark Mage actually attacked Luke and swung and did 1 damage to him. That's odd. That Dark Mage just attacked us. He never did anything else. Pardon me. Why that happened, I don't know. I'm gonna leave her back here. So, onward, more odd things can happen. We're gonna actually have Lo heal himself, even though I don't think anyone else is at risk of dying, and he'd probably live through this whole fight without a heal now, because it's just the zombies. We're doing it just to give him XP. Luke level 6, Hans went to level 5, I think. We've pretty much almost wrapped this up. One thing to note, these zombies, they have resistance to range. I didn't show this. Hans got a double attack, an actual double crit, deadly attack, right? And they still each did 1 damage. Ken will throw his lance for 1 damage. So you want to make sure it's melee that's really hurting them. Let's kill this last guy. Geen, now enter Manarina. We must inform Anri about Gardenia. Let us head on in, guys, and check out the new town.